Hi guys, this is Crossy of Eclipse Gaming TV and welcome to part, I'm not quite sure, I think it might be number 62, possibly number 63. I should have looked this up beforehand, bad prep on my part, so apologies for that. But we've got two games up and coming. We do have, straight after their 2-2 draw, I think it was last time, we're going to be squaring off against Lewis away from home. Draw has already gone through, so we do know that we are going to be squaring off against Mansfield if we do manage to get through this game, which basically means I've lost a little bit of interest getting wiped by a League 2 club. Well, it's not necessarily going to happen, but priority has to be the league and to try and get the promotion and push on from there. So I am going to rotate and try and keep some players fit and ready to go. One thing I did try and work, as Lee Hughes is out for about 6 weeks to 2 months, is I did try and release him and bring in John Paul Pittman, the American player who I'll show you really quickly. But as you may be able to see a little bit lower down, the board had blocked the departure of Lee Hughes. But this was the player I was going to bring in their place, or in his place I should say. Lacking a little bit on the finishing side in comparison, but gives me a lot on the pace aspect. Can drop into the wide rolls as well. I know we're not working that kind of formation, but 200 odd goals, virtually all of those, apart from a little spell at Crawley, has been in league football with 50 goals to show for it, which isn't the best ratio of all time, but it would be a step down in class for him, so he may well have been able to do a job for us. But never mind, let's not dwell on that too much. We've got a game in a couple of days, so it is going to be rotation and trying to throw in some younger players and rotate the squad generally. So I'm going to start that straight away. I am going to throw in Tony Adams again, who played well, scored a goal for us, took a bit of a knock, but managed to come through that one unscathed, which is great. Going to give Adamola a run up front, I think, so going to play him alongside Adams as an advance forward. Right, now what else do I want to try? You notice I'm working this wide formation, the 4-2-4, going back to it against Lewis, against the lower league opposition. Right, so we'll throw Borrowdale in, see what he can do for us. Tom Ross can take the right back spot. Let's see, Teddy Ngoy, let's get him involved. Choice between Vicagna and McCain. Give Fraser Franks a run out in the centre back spot. Newman Duncliffe in goal. Got Hughes and Roberts in midfield. Sawyer out on the left. Well, there's not a whole lot I can really do here. Constantine Carter can go in. Allen on the left. Those two in central midfield. Pretty much going to have to stick with that, I think. Because I want to save Sweeney for the league stuff. Yeah, let's go with that. Throw in Nathan Elder as well, just in case we get ourselves in a bit of trouble. So we've got him and Bircher to come off the bench. Yeah, okay, I'm feeling fairly confident and going to go in with this. And let's get this underway. Yeah, leave these guys as limited fullbacks. Don't make it too attacking. No more than the formation already is anyway. Adams and Adamola up front. Interesting to see how well this will work. Apparently we need to progress past this stage, past qualifying to exceed our minimum expectations. I didn't notice that. Don't think my job is particularly under threat after getting us promotion, but if results don't go our way in the league, we could see ourselves sliding down into the relegation zone and bouncing straight back down, which will not go down particularly well. Borrowdale going for an ambitious ball, but we do manage to mop that up in midfield. Adamola, chance to play through Carter, which he does. Feeds Tony Adams. Not the Tony Adams, unfortunately. Even at his age, pushing 50, I think he might be able to do a job to shore up our Dover defence. Tom Ross takes a knock and Fraser Franks gets himself in the book in very quick succession. Dangerous looking set piece there as well. Borrowdale gets himself in the book as well. Another dangerous looking free kick. Up and over. Nice little header from Tom Ross. Chance for Adamola. Drives all the way through. Side foots into the keeper though. Needed to blast that one. Can guarantee Nathan Elder would have top cornered that from just on the edge of the box. That has been his range. Sort of the one striker I can rely on in this side for goal scoring form, to be honest, Nathan Elder. And with Birch and Adamola, you don't know which player's going to turn up, whether they brought their shooting boots with them. Mark Hughes, again, not the Mark Hughes, with a nice ball to Adamola, who skims it off the post. Come on, son. Got to do better with a chance like that. Considering, he scored 30 for us last season. Nearly a chance for Constantine Carter to make a run. Tom Ross mops up. Nice little bit of passing play until Grant Roberts tries something a bit too cheeky. Adams feeds Adamola, who's out to Allen. Caught offside. Tidy little side-footed finish though. Finds the back of the net. And then that happened. Oh dear. Ball in, free header, near post. And that's all she wrote. Let's get the same team out there though. Give it another 15-20 before I do anything too drastic. Tony Adams might have another little chipped finish. Bit Welbeck-esque. Chance for Allen to create something then to Mark Hughes. Ball to Adamola. Needs a finish. Offside again, boys. Learn to watch the line. It's not that hard. Tom Ross looking fairly solid at right back, to be fair to him. Chance for Roberts to find Adams, and does. Goes for the shot, goes for his second goal in 2 games. Doesn't come away with it though, unfortunately. Up and under. Pretty much everyone under that corner in from Allen. Borrowdale. Chance for the free kick. Up and over. Bit unfortunate, grazed the top. Going to throw Nathan Elder on for Tony Adams, who hasn't done it for us today. Get Peter Sweeney in for Mark Hughes. Desperate times. Advanced playmaker. See what he can do for us. Give Marlon Romeo a run at right back as well. Try and use his pace to get forward. Chance of Constantine Carter to run here. Takes on everyone and finishes. What a goal that is. The young lad suggested that I gave him a bit of a run out on that advanced right role when we were playing this formation all the time, and didn't do anything bad by any stretch, but looked a bit quiet. Not a lot of magic like that, but he's clearly got it in him. Want to try and wrap this up. He says as the ball comes in behind. Great save from Newman Duncliffe. Not sure how much he actually knew about that one, but got a hand in the way. That's all that matters. Chance for a last-minute goal here. Save extra time penalties. Don't want to waste too much energy on this Lewis lot. Already got one replay that we didn't particularly need. Chance for Constantine Carter. Nearly, narrowly hit that with his left foot as well. Not bad for a right pegger. Misfire in midfield. Chance, and what a save from Newman Duncliffe. Needed to make that in a little one-on-one. And again, great sharp little save. Didn't get much of a look at the ball there. Fraser Franks did a good job, stood him up long enough. Offside in the end. Newman Duncliffe, old safe hands. Might have to start putting the young lad in the side full time again, see what happens. Gives a chance to maybe offload Paul Smith's wages if that's the case. He's on about £1,000 a week, I think, old Smithy. Teddy Ngoy getting in a bit of a scrap. Needs help, ball in behind. Duncliffe on top again, but it was offside. It's been all Lewis here in this second... or the first period of extra time, I should say. Second half upcoming. Borrowdale interception. Let's try and get a play started now. Allen looking quiet as always. Not doing enough for us really on the wide man. Daniel Sparks, who's unfortunately injured, has looked much more effective as that ball's gone in behind. Might be going to pens this. Can the old Newman Duncliffe be the hero here in this penalty shootout? Or can he be the hero in the dying minute of the game? Offside, Sam Crabb. Much needed. Route 1 stuff. Last chance of the game for us by the looks of it. Borrowdale well in. Adamola through to Nathan Elder. Needs the finish. Doesn't find the finish. How did he manage to miss that? Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same thing, but that's too easy for him. He only seems to score the spectacular. As Teddy Ngoy hacks into the stand. Right, so... let's get to this then. So, penalty takers. Peter Sweeney, first up. Adam Birchall left on the bench. Oh dear. So, Adamola. Carter's got to step up. Fraser Frank's got to step up. We're getting quite low down the list here now. Right, let's go with that. And so just hit auto pick. Boom. Much easier. Sweeney first up, rating a 13. Can't say I'm particularly concerned about this first one going in, but stranger things have happened. Whatever does happen, I wish they'd hurry up about it. Got a second game to get in this part yet. Peter Sweeney slots in. Newman Duncliffe next in. Facing off against Gosney. And Duncliffe's a big lad, as you can see. He's got the reach to get across. Just needs to guess the right way. Grant Roberts. Makes it 2 out of 2 for us. Duncliffe went the right way. Just squeaked under him. Constantine Carter stepping up. Young lads. Blasts it down the middle. Sprudy's got a strike on him. Again, Duncliffe went the right way. Couldn't get enough behind it to stop that from going in. Adamola now. Not bought his shooting boots all season really, but what a penalty that is. Keeper goes the right way, but you don't save those. Come on, Newman, get a hand on it now. Ugh. This is rare for an old penalty shootout, though. For every pen to go in up to this point, and Nathan Elder again, top corner. Beautiful stuff. Lots of pressure on Moody. Can Newman Duncliffe get a hand on this? No, he can't. Took a dive and they're just going straight up the middle. Fraser Frank, centre back, probably going to blast it somewhere, and he does, bottom corner. Nothing tricky coming from him. Sudden death now. Duncliffe giving it the old Bruce Grobbler. Not enough to put off his opponent though. 6 pens for both teams. Allen makes it 7 out of 7. Everyone's been practicing their pens on the training ground. And again, 14 straight penalties gone in for these two teams. Teddy and Goy, is he going to power it in? Yes, he is. Someone please make a save. Anyone. Straight at Newman Duncliffe. Got a hand or something on it, but still squeaked under him. Borrowdale. Been useless for us all season. Didn't go and miss the first penalty though. 9 out of 9. Gonna have the goalkeepers taking penalties very soon. The rate this is going. Marlon Romeo. Come on, son. Keep your composure, and he does. Newman's got to say this one or he's taking one himself. Here he is. Goalie versus goalie. See what you got. A tiny little finish that from Newman. Goalie versus goalie. Is this going to be the one that decides it? No, it's not. We're starting again. 11 versus 11. Every single one gone into the back of the net. Sweeney, not going to miss that one. I'm just going to make a drink, boys. Get the kettle on. Yes! Newman Duncliffe! Finally, it's over. Finally, it is over. Right, okay. So, the comeback finally happened after many, many penalties. Way too many for my liking, but we have come through it, secured ourselves a game against Mansfield in the first round of the FA Cup, which is good. Right, okay, that's fine. And then we've got the league game to look forward to now. So we've got Leamington that we're taking on now. Let's find out where they are in the league. 24th. Okay, so hopefully we can come away with that one. Calls to drop Nathan Elder. Well, the way he's been finding the back of the net, I'm fairly keen to keep him at least in the rotation. Lewis Morgan can be offered a professional contract. Can improve a lot in the future. I'll keep an eye on him, I think. Haven't got a lot of room in the budget to be offering contracts to anyone at the moment. Make sure I mark my starting 11 as unavailable, and the Mansfield game's actually next up. Half tempted to watch that or play that one in this part, but then by the same token also don't want to take an absolute hammering either. So we shall see how that goes. So Paul Smith back in, McCain and Fakagna, the first choice two centre-backs. Wasn't expecting that to change. Winter back in at left-back and Romeo in at right-back. Grant Roberts back in the holding role. Sawyer and Hughes in midfield, the two battlers. Got Sweeney, attacking playmaker, Birchall and Adam Mola. Birchall, I think I'm going to stick him back to advance forward as well. And I'm quite keen to stick, just out of interest, Tony Adams in there in case. Got Nathan Elder as my forward option. And by Tony Adams going in just in case, that's if we get 2 or 3 goals ahead, which even against the bottom place team in the league, I'm not feeling massively confident. So let's get to this then, see what we can do. Got our diamond formation against 5 across the middle. This could be interesting. And look at the morale for Leamington. I'm not surprised. They are properly down there in the brown and sticky stuff. Right, so let's get myself set up ready to go. Tell us to go out and dominate. Tom Winter well in. Sawyer going back. Playing out from the back. Gets himself a yellow card within 2 minutes. Oh dear. Might have to monitor that sitch. And I don't want to say I haven't got an abundance of central midfielders, because I have, but I'm using all of them, so I haven't got anyone that can really slot into that role. Apart from Alex Sedera, who's a little bit past it and currently injured. So we're going for another nibble there as well. Marlon Romeo hacking clear. One of the few things you can do is defend that lad. Ooh, get it clear, boys. That was, yeah, I'm surprising that hung around for quite as long as it did. And maybe that proves the issues that Leamington have been having this season, because I would have thought a ball bubbling around like that as Paul Smith makes like a triple save. I thought a ball bobbling around in the box, you would have had about 17 players trying to throw a foot on it, including your subs bench wanting to get on the end of that one. But didn't happen here. Pete Sweeney gets... Was that Sweeney? No, it's Sawyer. Lee Sawyer got absolutely chopped there after he'd played the ball through. Birchall feeds Romeo. Chance him to go on a little run, doesn't take it. Finds Sawyer instead. Restart, rebuilding again. Roberts to Hughes, Sweeney. Nice ball for Adamola, gets in behind to Sweeney. Cracks it left-footed. Draws a good save from the keeper. McCain tries to follow up. Isn't able to. So he goes back to retrieve. So again, long range effort, high and wide. Chance for Birchall, clean through, needs to finish, finds the finish. That's a bit more like it, Adam Birchall, 9th of the season. Boom. Gets the keeper. Keeper has to close the angle, not a lot he can do with it, and Birchall finds that top corner. Easy as that. Adamola been keeping relatively quiet up to this point. Good defending by Tom Winter. Adamola on the break, beats his man. Ball into the box to Birchall, 2-0. And that's his 10th of the season. Birchall through to Adamola this time. Pair linking up again. Sweeney whips in, a little too close to the keeper. Catch in practice, turns out to be. To Birchall on his hat-trick. Goes for it, skims it. Way over hit from Adamola. Interesting little sliding challenge. Who was that? Number 12. I'll find you. Lunging in nowhere near the ball. Oh, it's Tom Winter. Fair play. Sawyer well in. Going through the back of someone. Bit dangerous on a yellow card. Birchall goes for his hat-trick. Little chip. Deft one. Doesn't come to anything. Chance for Birchall. Links up with Sawyer. High wide into the stand. And that shot pretty much went halfway up Lewisham Road. Not getting that back. Right, so the lad's very pleased. I don't know how well this is going to work. Can Adamola play in the hole? No, he can't. But I'm tempted to chop out Roberts. Let him have a breather because he's a little bit behind the rest fitness-wise. Need someone that can play in that hole, though. And also trying to use it as an excuse to get Tony Adams on and try and kill two birds with one stone. I think what I'll do... Ngoy into defensive midfield and then... put Adams on for Adamola, put him into his favoured target man role. Let's try that. And there's Birchall's hat-trick, very nice. Nice ball from Teddy and Goy, that actually. Got it in behind, Birchall did the rest. Quite keen to see a Tony Adams goal after that. In fact, I think we all want to see a Tony Adams goal, but instead he's setting up Peter Sweeney. Second of the season, and that's that 13 out of 20 long shots in full effect. Could do with a few more of those off him. Boom, look at that. Putting Nathan Elder to shame. Quite a muted celebration as well. A little fist pump and then walk away. Be nice if we can get out of this with a clean sheet as well. He says. So I didn't pick up the man. And Goy closed but not quick enough. Oh well, still gives us a 3-goal cushion with 20 minutes left to play. Even we can't throw this one away. Right? Oh. Again, could have been curse the commentator. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This is starting to look slightly less impressive now. Paul Smith flapping at it. Not the first time his keeping's been called into question, to be honest. Both from viewers and from the press. And unfortunately we have no Tony Adams goal by the looks of it. And no tense final minute of the game if that went to 4-3. So we walk away with 3 points out of that. Give the lads a well played. 3 goals, a hat-trick for Adam Birchall. Very well deserved. That brings us to... See, so we are 7 points away now from the bottom playoff spot. So we've closed the gap there to a point. We have the chance to leapfrog Cambridge as well if results go our way. So yeah, a step in the right direction. That's not left us in too bad a shape. And got about a week now to rest up before we have to take on Mansfield in the FA Cup. What sort of side will they put out, I don't know. But I'm quite tempted to go strong with that and see if we can get a bigger team in the second round of the Cup if we can get through. But thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a comment and give the video a thumbs up as well. And if you'd like to subscribe, then you can. You can subscribe and there'll be plenty of stuff coming up, not only for FM2014 but FM2015, which is on the horizon if you are watching this live. So hopefully you can join me then. Thank you very much.